The narcissist implied deception is just another tactic the narcissist uses to get reality to work in their favour. There are several ways that a narcissistic individual will lie to you. The first is by gaslighting your reality, getting you to question your own sanity. They will outright lie to you and then gaslight you and deny all knowledge of ever saying the lies that they once told you. They will lie through omission, where they will leave out vital bits of information that you actually should be aware of to stop you from making an informed choice, so that your uninformed choice works in the narcissist's favour. And then there's the implied deception, where a narcissist is going to go all out to imply things through their words, through their actions. It is a covert deception tactic that a narcissistic person uses to lead you to believe something that isn't correct. And once they lead you to believe that thing, they fail to correct you. You make an assumption about them or about something, and your assumption works in the narcissist's best interest. Therefore, they fail to correct you on your misunderstanding. They leave you to it. They let you get on with it. So a narcissistic individual can imply that they are the victim without stating that they are the victim. So they can go all out to provoke somebody to react negatively towards the narcissist in front of you. And then when the narcissist doesn't respond to that person, goes quiet, starts using those apologies, those false apologies to that person, looks to be distressed, people jump to the conclusion that the narcissistic individual is the one who's been targeted by the very person that the narcissist has provoked into reacting negatively towards the narcissist. The narcissist doesn't have to say a word. They just have to elicit that response from somebody. So somebody else assumes something or jumps to some form of conclusion. And they'll not say, oh no, it doesn't matter because I did this and that's why they're reacting like this. They'll play it down. They go all out to get you to assume something that isn't actually true. This is when a narcissistic individual will take their partner or their friend to a special occasion that the narcissist isn't happy because the special occasion isn't about them. And they will buy their friend or their partner drinks, only they'll be buying them doubles or trebles or slipping something extra in to get the other party drunk. And they do this enough times so that those around them are led to believe that the individual the narcissist is with has problems with alcohol, even though that individual potentially doesn't have problems with alcohol. Yet the narcissist has sort of set the environment to imply that that person has. And if somebody says, oh, I see what you're dealing with, the narcissist will not agree with them, but they'll not correct them. They can often look like the victim in the situation, imply they're the victim by just saying, I'd rather not talk about it, rather than just stating, oh yeah, I've just got them a few extra drinks, thought they could have a good time tonight. The narcissist will just say, I'd rather not discuss it. So people assume things, people jump to the wrong conclusion, and the narcissist will fail to correct that person because they will go all out to act vague in a given situation so that you can't quite work out what is actually happening. They want to lead you into believing that they are being helpful, that they are being generous, that they are being kind. And once you've made that assumption about them, it works in the narcissist's favour. So they're not going to correct you. They will go all out to withhold certain, lying through omission, withholding certain parts of information So again, you draw a conclusion that works in the narcissist's favour, and they fail to correct you. They fail to inform you. They lead you to believe something that simply isn't true. And it is a covert tactic that narcissistic individuals will use to get their needs met by you. You will often notice, once you've made an assumption, once you've jumped to the wrong conclusion, and you go to speak to the narcissistic individual about your personal beliefs on a given situation, they have that quiet smugness within them because they're getting away with deceiving you. They've led you to believe something that isn't true. So they have that sort of shyness, yet smugness, where they don't particularly want to talk about it. They'd rather change the subject onto something else, which leads you to believe that you are right in your assumption. And the narcissist feels pleased within themselves because they've led you to believe something that's working in their favour. And then if you do stumble across the truth and you try to approach a narcissistic individual about their implied deception, they're going to go all out to gaslight your reality. Only they're not technically gaslighting your reality, because they will turn around and claim, I never said that. And as they never actually said it, they just implied it. You are the one that questions your judgment, questions your assumptions of other people, which is why we shouldn't judge or jump to conclusions without knowing the full information. But narcissistic people are very good at coming on strong with that charismatic charm and laying the breadcrumbs of the trap to lead you into jumping to a conclusion that works in their favour. Or they will just simply turn around and say, you misunderstood me, you misunderstood the situation. Which technically, because you did misunderstand the situation, you question and blame yourself, which is why that form of gaslighting works very well in the narcissist's favour. Because when they're claiming that they never said that, or that you misunderstood them, because they never said it, because you misunderstood them, you question your reality, and not the fact that they didn't bother to correct you when they had so many different opportunities to do so. If they didn't have the opportunity to correct you, then you've jumped to the wrong conclusion. However, when they've had the opportunities to inform you of the truth, but instead they've stood back and helped you believe something that isn't true because it works in their favour, and then they gaslight you when you find out the truth by claiming I never said that, this is when they're doubling down to find a way to blame you so that they don't have to take responsibility for their behaviour, so that they can avoid consequences for their actions. So they get you doubting who you are as a person so that they can continue exploiting you and exploiting those around you. It comes to narcissistic individuals and people who potentially tell a white lie. We are all more than capable of lying. However, usually when someone who's genuine gets caught out on a lie, they will inevitably at some point own up to it. When a narcissistic person gets caught out on a lie, they double down. They find a way to shift the blame. They find a way to get away with it. If anyone has any thoughts on this video or any examples of implied deception that you notice, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who do not understand your boundaries. I shall add the links to those in the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.